from the Chelsea game, not last season, the season before, at Stamford Bridge, we went up to finish fifth and all that. We took that penalty and became the penalty taker from that onwards, basically. Because up till then, I think it was the case that Jesus was our penalty taker. Not Jesus. It was Lacazette, but Lacazette weren't playing, so Xhaka got given a penalty against Chelsea. He took it, scored it, and automatically from now on in became our penalty taker, first choice wise. And up till when he played West Ham back in the last season, he was scoring these penalties.
You know why? Because he wanted to take him. Now he has to take him. Totally different situation. You know what I mean? Like when he grabbed that ball and said, "I'm taking it against Manchester United."
That's what I'm saying.
He hasn't stood up. He hasn't stood up on with the ball at the spot and taken it like that since. It's always been. It's just part of the job, as opposed to, "I got this." He just needs to get. I don't know. He just needs to just take the damn shot instead of like. Doesn't matter if they pick it right. He's got it. He's got to boot. He's gonna boot it in that same corner. Come on. Timber's just too strong, man. Timber is just too strong, man. Timber is just too strong.
He ain't messing about. It's Tom's favourite player as well. Just gone through Tom's favourite player.
Rafinha's like, I haven't played like a man like this before.
Oh dear.
They don't play like this in La
Liga.
In La Liga. Look at
this
contact.
Physical, is it? Arsenal haven't improved this much, have they? If I've made a mistake, did I choose the wrong team? Ricky, come on. Bring Troy Deeney to Arsenal. He's a great striker. He's past it. He's way past it. Jesus Christ. And even in his best days, I wouldn't take him at Arsenal, with all due respect. We're Arsenal. We're not fucking West Ham United or anything like that, with all due respect. Or Tottenham.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
All right, so there's no other sports on, huh?
Go on, second. Go on. Oh, Trossard, you twat. Jesus is our number 9, a good striker. Yep. And Trossard's been booked. Of course he has. For no reason.
Give that yellow, huh?
Again, I don't get why we've got these MLS refs are what either trigger happy or was crap. That wasn't a booking. Come on. For God's sake.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
It wasn't a booking. That wasn't a bookable offence. That's a warning.
Well, he grabbed the goalkeeper as he's trying to throw the ball out of the box.
But my point is I guess, especially in a friendly, is a warning. It's not like it's a competitive match. He's done that in a competitive match, and fair enough. He's a friendly in the day. He's just like calm. That's telling him calm down. And we kick on from now on in.
Come on, Erdegaard. Can you hold on to the ball for a second, please?
Mate, seriously.
Okay, second. Let's do it. There you go. Somebody get into the box. That's just right there.
Get out, Trossard. Someone knock it in. Someone get in the box. Or not. Yeah, we'll just screw back on the wing. Yeah, don't worry.
Be ready to take that shot, Trossard.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, piss off. How's that a goal kick? Oh, for God's sake, this ref. Ever since Arsenal went to the US of A, they seem to have forgotten how to play pretty football and start playing soccer, says Colonel.
I just
Everybody, welcome
realised
to the
why
YouTube channel.
Leeds have never won the Premier League since 1992.
Because you got to
Because
be
in
in it, right? You
99
got to be in it to
no,
win it. Isn't that what
no,
they say?
in nine,
That's what they
no,
say over
in
here in the States.
1991,
You say you got to
no,
be in it to win it. And guess what? If you ain't in it, you ain't winning it.
no, I'll tell you what it is,
That's how it
really,
works.
right? I'll tell you what it is. In 1991, I sat there and I was like, just banging the goals, Leeds. And we did, and we won it. And then I stopped saying it, and we just stopped winning.
Mm.
So it's your
Stop
fault,
winning.
basically.
So basically, this season, I'm going to endeavour. I'm going to do what Ricky Guna Cousins says, but instead of Arsenal, they use Leeds. I'm going to say just bang in the goals, just bang the goals in Leeds, and I expect lots of goals, even from Bamford.
Oh boy. So I know. You know what? I know it's late. If you're talking Bamford and goals, that's just like that's the delirium right there. Somebody's delirious over there.
Gary, it's that late over. It's that late over here. It's daylight coming through his window.
I know it is crazy. We've never seen that here ever in Mr. Tom's dungeon. The light from the sun is coming in through the window, and it's not because it's going. It's not because it's sunset.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Trossard, who's that ball
That's
to?
like Odegaard.
Oh, is that Odegaard?
Yeah, it's Odegaard's ball. Yeah.
His touch is terrible.
I think I should stop eating 3 a.m. grilled chicken. Always makes me tired. I say that, but this time, are you playing in America again next week?
No, this is the last game. We fly back, and then we've got to play Monaco on the
thank
2nd.
God. But you're playing that in England, right?
Normal service resuming after tonight. Thank fuck.
Thank God for that. Because
you guys need to stop complaining. Just stop complaining. You watched damn 2 games at a regular time.
I said
Stop it.
Stream, I couldn't do this full term for the entire season. I couldn't do this. So, as I say, you got my respect, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, Erdegaard is just not playing well right now. I think he's trying to do too much. Just take it easy, like the manager said, tranquilo, relax.
Oh God, coming in the church, Jesus.
I think Leeds might be in the Champions League in the next 4 years.
Colonel Ward, this has nothing to do with coming over to the States. Stop that.
Just
hybrid soccer NFL ball.
You'll be blaming America for any of this stuff.
Don't blame America.
They just keep falling on the ground every time we touch them.
And the ref buys it every time, by the way. This ref is literally starts like trigger happy with a
He
whistle.
went down before he even got hit.
Yeah.
You know what Arsenal could do with right now? A penalty.
McQuanico, how you doing?
Hang on. Is there going to be a penalty shootout
Ricky Gunner, Colin Young. Who else we got? Big Scun in the house.
Wouldn't surprise me after the other night. Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh,
Jesus
crap.
Christ.
We'll probably lose that as well. Especially if Fabio's playing.
So you lost a penalty.
Oh my gosh!
Missed the
Oh,
penalty.
for fuck's sake! Again.
Ball gets deflected in for a goal.
I'm sorry. What is Ramsdale doing there as well? Come on. This is becoming too often with him as well. He gets down too slow. He doesn't get down quick enough. A slight deflection. He just that sums up Odegaard, by the way, in his performance. That slight deflection takes it away from him, but still.
Why does Trossard? Why does Odegaard move? If he doesn't move, it just hits him in the chest.
But either way, why is Ramsdale so far the other side of the fucking goal?
Just take the ball in the chest.
There's faults on both sides, mainly on Odegaard, because obviously, as you say, he moves. His movement makes that happen in the first place. And again, second time tonight against the run of play, Barcelona take the lead.
I was listening to somebody today complaining about Ramsdale, saying we need a new goalkeeper, and it's like
I've had that on fucking.
He's not helping himself sometimes with the way, you know.
I had a few of them on our media.
Nice pullback, easy yellow.
Okay, that's a foul.
Why in the world would you pull him back? I mean, come on.
Colin says, "Is Milton going his head long now, or is Runnison now number one?" Again, the blame I put with Ramsdale is his position in that instance. Like, why is he so far?
That's the problem with Ramsdale. His position is always he always gets punished, right? Near post, and now he's you know, footwork is put.
But the main fault for that goal goes to Odegaard because his movement as the ball's being kicked makes that all happen in the first place. As Gary says in the moment, if Odegaard stays strong and holds his own and stands still, it hits him, yeah, but it hits him and goes away from the goal.
I'm not gonna get a foul for running into our man. I'm not gonna get a foul for running into the timber. Come on. That's got to be a yellow.
Jesus.
That should be a red.
That's got to be because he's been booked already. He was booked for the handball, wasn't he? He's the one that made a penalty. And then once all that, he took out Havertz, but they picked the ball up and booted it into the air. So that's the same. That's a double booking. If he hasn't been booked already, which obviously he hasn't because he's on the fucking pitch.
Oh, they've given the goal to Rafinha.
Yeah. Even though they took a massive deflection, you'll see it in the highlights later. They've given it to him anyway, just because. But it was another own goal, but yeah. Because the deflection's so massive, because he's aimed one way, it's hit off Odegaard's chest and gone in the other. So there's no way determining, but obviously they've given it to him for whatever reason, but yeah.
I think it's because I told them to.
Jesus.
It's a great challenge, but if you can go through the man like that, come on. The friend is allowed to do that.
Come on now, everyone. You're clutching at straws. Getting in the ref's face, auto yellow. That's never been a yellow.
You don't know. You're not watching it.
I know. You don't even know what's going on. We could be watching.
I know the rules of the game, and I know what precedents have been set in football.
You don't know anything. You don't even know what Premier Football is like. Do you know what this is like?
Yeah, I do. I do know what it's like because my team was clearly shit.
You've already forgotten what it's like.
I knew my team was shit. You can't know. You have to know what it's like to know if you're good at it or not. You got nothing to say to that, have you, gal?
I didn't hear you. Everything just went dead.
So Lewandowski now is getting a spat with Thomas Partey.
Absolute racism against Leeds United.
This ref is awful. I'm sorry, this ref is absolute bullshit. Give us a free kick. We had a free kick, and then they're coming together. But it looks like he's reversed a free kick back to fucking Barcelona.
I've heard the summer series is overrated.
Why? And I know we're in the States and all that for this tour, but why have we got to have refs that haven't got a clue what they're doing?
Is there anywhere on earth where there are good referees?
Well, we used to have one decent ref, world-class ref, but he retired a few years back, I believe. He now works at FIFA. Put the fear of God into everyone. Apart from that, nah. But this just takes us a whole new level. This ref does anyway. The slightest you can breathe on a player, he's given a free kick to someone tonight.
Not a good pass there.
I mean, even in that instance,
I love when Partey's on. When Partey's on, come on, Saka, you got to get to that ball, Saka. How could you? Come on, Saka. If he tips that just a little bit, he's gone. Just wasted a good pass from Partey. I look at Colonel Ward going after your team there.
Yeah, cannot say. End of the day, if we wanted a positive pre-season, we should have played Leeds United and Welling United 10 times.
Why you got to pick on Welling United? What have they ever done to you?
This ref, seriously.
I'll tell you what, right? You're lucky I've had some grilled chicken, or as I'll take you all to school.
You can't open. You can't. The school, dude. Open your eyes.
To school.
Just wake up. Go get some coffee.
Let's get a nice one in there. Come on, Saka. Take him. Take him to school.
Take him to
school.
To school.
No, he took him to school though, but couldn't get past the second defender.
It's a sad day for schoolgoers.
Corner in. And no one attacks it.
With a terrible
Partey
shot, moon shot.
Oh, Ben White's gone in the book.
Yeah.
That happened like minutes ago. For those who are watching.
This ref is too trigger happy with his cards. And as I say, if either player breathes on a player, even looks at a player wrong, he's given free kicks galore.
I only watch elite teams, Gary.
So not Leeds then.
Nope.
Whoa, just took out Partey. It should be a yellow. Partey, nice little. Saka. What's the cross in?
Come on.
Headed. Oh, nice little tip there.
Yes, come on, Havertz.
Yes, he go.
Come on. Well done, Saka, as well, that build-up. Good thinking as well from Partey, straight from the off. That free kick, got the ball out straight away.
Hopefully, VAR will have a look at it.
Come on.
You think that ball was rolling? Is that what you think? Because you didn't even see it. You don't even know what you're talking about. Elite Jet, welcome to the show.
No one talking about.
Elite Jet's team is 105 mil richer, and what do they show? What do they have to show for it? Nothing.
105 mil. 105
nothing
mil.
with that money.
The thing is, Saka gets all the credit because he deserves it, and Partey as well for the quick thinking. But other guys getting an assist there for a header that was mishit. He's just having that Havertz was there, just going, okay, boom, thank you.
Or it was a good header.
It was.
Or it was a good header.
Yeah, always a good header. It was planned. It was pre-planned. He saw in the corner.
It wins either way.
I'm going to make out. I'm going to header the ball to goal, but actually a clever assist to Kai Havertz there.
He's going for the 20. He's going for the 20 assist record. He already did the 15 goal record. You know, so now he's going for the 20-goal record. Let the man cook, as they
I
say.
will do. I'm not league gunner, so I will do.
Let the man cook. He's doing all right.
Now, can I ask to please wake up in this pre-season tour and actually defend for the rest of this game properly?
Oh my gosh! Let's give the ball up again. Saka. And Saliba's there to clean up the mess. There you go.
He just says the old black and yellow jersey is something else. It's different. I'll give it that. As I say, look again. Watch it on the screen the other day, and obviously watching the screen as I am now, it may look yellow to you. When I look down, it doesn't look that bright yellow. But hey, I've seen some weird.
Nice turnover. Come on, let's go. Let's get a good shot off here.
kits
Oh,
over here.
Trossard makes the
Oh,
goalkeeper
Trossard,
have to
that's
put a
very
shot
good.
on
Just
there.
very good in the end.
There you go.
Colin says, "Oh God, with an assist, another wayward touch. Got to call it correct," says Colin. Oh dear.
So Rafinha's shot was perfect, right?
Who scored?
Who scored? What do you mean? Where have you been?
I don't know. I don't
Mr.
know.
Tom, Mr. Tom, you owe me £100. All right. You said you're gonna owe me £100. Send it to me now.
Is it PayPal or
whatever one you want?
Cash App?
You owe me 200 as well, by the way.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on. Sorry, just give me a second. Let me cash out.
Oh, nice header! Nice header from Jesus.
I'm gonna make it out to go fuck yourself if you think I was born yesterday.
No, you were born yesterday.
Just because I'm a
What is your name? Your name is Mr. Tom, born yesterday.
.com. Oh, the half-time whistle's just gone, by the way, so we're not getting our corner from that header, by the way. It was a good statement to stay. A good header, by the way, from Trossard, I believe it was. But no, corner will be following up for that. So it's half-time, 2-2. Defensively, a lot to be desired, open play-wise, and from the set piece, as we saw the free kick watching Rafinha. But from the offense side, can't complain really. It's just we need to sort up. We need a solidarity in our defense, and
is it good? Do you think it's good to say that in an important game when we need to control the game, Partey starts? I don't know about Rice and Havertz, but Partey starts.
I think if Rice is available, I think apparently there's rumours going about that he's got a swollen ankle or something. I don't need to double check that in a sec, but I think in an ideal world for Arteta, I think he wants to have them Partey and Rice starting together, just to give obviously you got the experience alongside.
The one game he should have used them in was the United game.
Yeah.
That's the game he should have used it in, not this one.
All right, it's 5 a.m. I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
going to bed. All right. I'll be looking for the PayPal. So just go ahead and put it in now, and I'll let you know in the morning if I got it. £100. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. I'll send it via carrier pigeon.
No. PayPal. You know my address.
Facts go. Do I? That's
yeah, you
do. Caught me off guard then. Okay, right. But seriously, I'm going to bed because 5 a.m. All right.
What time do you go to work tomorrow? Do you have work?
No, fortunately, I'm off. I've got 10 days off now.
10 days off? What kind of job you got where you don't work? Like you work like what, one day every month or something like that? What's going on?
No, just happens my holiday allocation, and I was like, I'll take some time in August.
Where are you going? Anywhere special?
absolutely nowhere, but I might as well get paid to do nothing as opposed to going to work for the same amount of money. So
True that. Very true.
True.
I could take my holiday, but instead I'd rather work.
Whoever said that? That's something that a Leeds fan would do, though, isn't it?
No, that's not true. You obviously don't know many Leeds fans if you think Leeds fans want to go to work, mate. Bloody hell. And let me tell you something about Liverpool fans while we're at it. Yeah? Do you know Liverpool fans love work. Sorry, I meant love avoiding work. I mean, sorry. What's that? All right, no, all right. But don't forget, yeah,
He's like talking to himself, right?
Don't forget to subscribe. I like saying that word, subscribe to the We All Love Leeds podcast. Even the people that don't love Leeds, yeah, because algorithms and it's all sciencey with YouTube, innit? They do all that. What was? Hang on. Before I go. When it comes to the Mr. Arsenal podcast, do the Holy Trinity, yeah, of like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.
You've heard the man. Cheers, Tom. Go and get yourself some sleep anyway. You need absolutely. You put a shift in this morning from your channel to my channel, so you just go and get some sleep. Go on.
Yeah, thank you. And I might have a sausage burrito when I wake up.
You might have a sausage burrito when you wake up.
Yep. It's like a muffin. Actually, it's not a burrito at all. Don't know why I said that. But it's like a muffin. There's a sausage in it. And I'll put some ketchup on it. And I'll season it with a little bit of pepper. Then put it in the microwave for a minute.
Talk about like a half-hour outro.
Yeah.
He's getting his second win. Do you see that? He's got his second win. His eyes are actually wide open. The man went from like dying on like the screen. He was like eyes closed, talking to us, and now he's wide awake, like he just did some sit-ups, some push-ups, and ready to go.
Gary Schmarry.
Why can't the midfield three be Partey, Rice, and Trossard?
Why can't it be? Why can't it be Rice, Havertz, and Firpo?
Because Firpo doesn't play in the Premier League because he doesn't have his Premier League card. He didn't get
Arsenal quality.
Listen. Firpo's February at Leeds was better than any Arsenal player's February. Okay, I got on the record. Yeah.
Okay. Arsenal's in general season, apart from February, then is better than Firpo.
No, we're not counting August to January and March to May. That's just mad. Yeah. I mean, that's just silly. Like, I couldn't possibly win that because he was shite. But I'm just. It's a great player. Don't get me wrong. When he leaves, which he will, because that's what footballers do, yeah. They become your heroes, and then they leave. That's what happens, yeah.
I do like Colin. I like that as well. Partey, Rice, and Milsfro. We got lots of answers. Havertz might not be able to get to play. Well, you know what? He can come back up. He can back up Jesus, right? When Jesus needs a rest.
Yeah, good rotation, a good option. Because again, with the versatility of Havertz and where roles he can play predominantly, it'd be a good choice, especially with his height and all that. Good choice to have up top, especially like Foster ball in 24/7. Yeah. But ESR as well. ESR's had a growth spurt like hell, by the way. Just no Fabio. Yeah, exactly. I'll review that, Colin. No Fabio. He can go.
You know what? I don't even want to bring up that name anymore because it just like there's some names just no more, please. We can't even talk about that guy. We can't talk about Mr. Tom's favorite Leeds player who was on loan there. and supposedly help them get into whatever league or something like that, or winning something. I don't know, but he needs to go too.
Yeah.
Mr. Tom knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I
and
smell a
Hawkwind.
Bamford reference.
Did it?
Uh,
No.
Yeah, Hawkwind in the chat's asking who scored for Arsenal. In terms of Arsenal goal scores, it was Saka from open play. He had a penalty he missed. Skewed it wide, just wide of the post. Sent the keeper the wrong way, but either way. But he's Kai Havertz scored a second for us. ESO looks like he hit the weight room as well. Yeah, he's close, but he's tall now. Suddenly, since he's
You're
been
not going
out.
to tell him who scored for Barca? Okay.
Rafinha with a free kick. I can't remember the first goal scored.
Rafinha! Sorry.
Technically, it was another own goal. I don't care what anyone says. But let them give it to Rafinha as a friendly. Let them have it. That doesn't technically count to his goal contribution, but hey.
All right, seriously, I'm going to bed, all right, because
His eyes are shut again. His second win's gone.
Exactly,
His second win like in 1 minute. That's
second win
fucked up
is
again.
passing.
As soon as we tell him he's got to go, his second win kicks in. And he's like, "All right, I'm ready to play."
all right.
It's like in the film.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
It's like in the film, The Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving. I ain't fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. Absolutely fucking not. Pardon my language. I'm sorry. My language is unbecoming of a gentleman.
Is that what you think you are?
But thank you for having me on. Yeah, it was
All
very
right.
kind of you.
Here, get some sleep.
Go and get some rest. Go on.
Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night,
Mr.
Colonel
Tom.
Hawkwind, Ricky, Gooner Cousins. His middle name really ain't Gooner. That's just too coincidental. The other one. Colin. Is that Scottish Colin?
No, not Scottish Colin. It's American Colin.
It's not Scottish Colin. It's American Colin.
No.
All right. Well, have a good night, American Colin, not Scottish Colin.
He doesn't want to go. That's all right if you don't want to go, Mr. Tom.
No, I do want to go because I'm dying up here. No, not really.
Irish
not
American.
like
Irish American Colin. So there you go.
Oh God, the worst halves of both. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, please go before you start offending my entire chat.
Stop berating our fans, Mr. Tom.
My apologies. I'm not berating him, all right? He does his best. He can't help it. He can't help where he can't help the nationality of the testicles he was fired out of. All right.
God.
I wasn't PG. Can I say it? That's not PG.
Yeah.
That really isn't.
Have a good night, everyone.
That should be go on a shirt. That's not PG. He doesn't want to leave, does he? Is he going to leave us? Good night. Oh, look at that. And he's gone.
There you go.
And now we can start talking about Mr. Tom.
Yeah. Oh dear. And Colonel, no, Vicky's called part of the new group that's formed a podcast and all that in terms of just podcast and all that weekly podcast. You're going to see a lot more of Vicky going forward. Hopefully, when she gets some time available to come on and all that. But yeah, so no trolling there. It's all cool. I think it's just literally fatigue first. She lives in the UK like us, so it's just fatigue kicking in, and obviously certain things have been cut up. She's typing certain things in, and it's coming across not the way it's meant to come across during the game. But it's all good. It's all good. Just tiredness. Leave her alone. I did wonder why Connor was eating ice cream at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh dear. To be honest, I've been drinking.
Some quick stats for those who are into the stats. Arsenal with 11 total shots, 5 on target.
Yeah.
Barcelona with only 3 total shots, all 3 on target.
Yeah.
Arsenal with 15 fouls. Barcelona with 9. I don't get that, but all right, whatever. 3 corner kicks to 1. We're offsides twice.
Yeah.
Got 3 yellow cards. They've got 1. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that. We've had more big chances than they did. Shots inside the box, 10. Taib has joined us. Hawkwin, welcome to the show. Sean C is in the house as well. Welcome.
Is LG in the chat? Nope.
Yeah.
If you mean a certain LG in Spain, then no. He'll never. He might be watching us, but he will never put himself out there in the chat. Because then that means he's watching small YouTubers, and he doesn't do that apparently, even though he clearly does. He works. I did say, Vicky, that you're a girl. I did refer to you as she. This is what I'm saying. I think the time is just creeping into some of us in the chat, and yeah, the only reason it hasn't creeped in for me so far, touch wood, is because I did use my brain and did get some sleep for about 4.5 hours.
Yeah, it's just after 12 midnight over here. So
yeah, 7 minutes past 5 here in the morning.
Yeah, welcome to the show. We all love Leeds. You missed the one Leeds fan who hangs out with us on a regular, unless that's Mr. Tom's secret account.
Probably is actually.
Isn't it? Is that a new channel he has?
Yeah, he's now launched a whole new football channel dedicated to Leeds for next season.
All right, so
that'd be interesting.
The fact that it says "moi" sounds like a Mr. Tom thing.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Colonel's going back to my channel because he feels this chat is is PG.
It's the same channel, quite literally the same chat. You ain't gonna get nothing different over there. We get the same feed, the same chat, because it comes up on the screen and all that. So nothing's going to change.
Gosh. His name is Rim Matt. What? Oh, so
Sean's asking, "There's a shirt growing on me." It is what it is. I'm not. It's. Oh, do not bring on Cole fucking Hine for half time, for God's sake.
Are you kidding me?
Up and give him the win. No, just the footage has come back, and obviously he's training, he's doing warm-up stuff and all that. So I don't know if he's actually coming on or not. I hope he isn't, because obviously
that would be like that. That's you know what? That's unacceptable, and you should get fired. I'm sorry. Certain things you just can't do.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I saw the shirt in person. I still don't like it.
De Jong is coming on.
I mean, you know what? If Arsenal goes on like a winning streak with that shirt, then yes. Where they clean sheet, like 5 clean sheets in a row, then I'll say the shirt is good.
Well, that's it. Italy jet or macaroni and cheese. Not. They're more than welcome to come over and subscribe to this channel as well. It's not my fault. They're more than welcome to share the love and all that. But yeah, teams will back out. I can't see no subs yet from Arsenal, but we'll see. Thomas Partey on my screen.
Samuel Smith-Rowe, I think, is coming in for Havertz. If I heard that correctly.
I'll be happy with that. I won't mind that. See a bit more Smith though. Again, we're not overplaying Kai Havertz either. We're giving him enough minutes to get ease himself in.
Yep, there he is. There he is.
There he is. I didn't notice it because obviously last game of the season I didn't notice at the time. But yeah, he's had a massive growth spurt since having the surgery and all that. He went off having
Isn't that what
surgery.
the surgery was all about? It was all because he was growing like abnormally,
Muscle was a
abnormal
muscle
for
thing, basically. Yeah, some sort of muscle. There's having some sort of muscle injury for the last 5 years, and then since he's had the surgery, he's just gone. But he's also bulked physically. He's, as I think Connor mentioned it in the chat, he has actually put some work in the gym as well.
But you know what? He had the mentality already. So
Yeah.
if he's got the muscle now, it's even better. It's even, just adds more.
Yeah.
So.
And he had a good international tournament with the under-21s as well. One of our best players for that as well for England.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Here we go. Ball has been kicked. We are into the second half.
So only ESR's come on.
All right.
No other
Turn off
subs.
the
Closed
captioning.
Havertz scarf, yeah. So we've still got Ramsdale in goal, thank God. And not bloody Carl Hine, with all due respect to the kid. Their Barca made a few subs themselves. De Jong's come on. Someone else came on in defence as well. You see, the other thing is that we've got people in here who know about soccer. I feel like I'm learning every second, says Colonel.
Oh, come on. Get a shot off, please.
Oh,
no. Get up, Jesus. That's the one thing he does. Oh, Trossard fell over himself there.
What's got taken off? Okay. Mate, more subs in this Barca, bloody hell. Go for the kill. Again, this Barca team isn't a great Barca team of years gone by. This is a team there, again, friendly or not, this is a team there for the taking. And let's not forget, this could potentially be a Champions League tie in the group stages because they won their league. So we could get Barcelona in the group stages. So we need to show up, flex our muscle here, so that we're going to put them to the sword when we need to.
Nice. Smith Rowe, man. He's got 3 players around him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's see what happened there. We lost the ball. I thought Smith Rowe's been struggling physically.
Yeah. Carrying that injury, for all them years he carried that injury though, trying to play through it kind of helped. And obviously he's had the surgery now. Hopefully that's the last of it, and we can kick.
Saka. All right, there you go.
Well done, Well done, Smith. Well done. Hopefully, as I say, Smith, I can kick on now. Them days are long gone. Hopefully, touch wood.
Yes, as long as he gets eased back into this thing.
Colin. That's Mark Cook in the background, and over there above the Arsenal shirt. Oh dear. Okay, fucking seagulls, and I'm nowhere near the coast, by the way. As people should know, I live literally in London, basically, and I'm hearing seagulls at 5 a.m. Yeah, you've got a point there, Sean. It's the mental shot that comes with it and all that. And again, I think having the setup we have at the club now, it's sort of coincided with obviously the surgery and everything he's had to go through the last 12 months or so. That's probably, hopefully that helps him push on now, and obviously he's got the right people around him to in terms of mental fatigue as well. Get over that, basically. Oh dear. How deep is party? Bloody hell. Anyway.
Come on, Trossard. Nice. How was it to meet some footballing legends? Anyway, Gary and Parla, yeah, it was really good to see Parla and Lauren. It was pretty cool. And the gold trophy as well was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. So bringing that along and all that.
I actually touched it. You're not allowed to touch it, but I was just like, The lady's like, you're not allowed to touch it. I'm like, oh, sorry. Come on, put this ball in the goal. How did you miss Saka?
Oh,
Saka,
my
gosh,
come
his
on.
confidence is. You got to be able to keep that thing down.
Jesus has been top on it today. To be fair to him, he's been doing everything Eddie hadn't been doing beforehand. Just doesn't say much, but still.
Boy, they just like to go down to the ground, man. These guys love the grass.
Yeah, because they know this bloody ref's so lenient. It's like, oh, you breathed on him, free kick. Oh, you breathed him again, yellow card. Oh, you looked at him differently, red card. Why did he touch Smith Rowe in the back like that? Fucking weird. Oh, dear.
I mean, I think Ramsdale did not look too good on that one.
Ken was asking, do you feel Lon would have been a good at soccer at quarterback?
What is he talking about? Colonel Hort, stop it. This is a football channel. World football. Let's go. Nice one. Let's go. Let's hold on to this thing.
Go on, Jesus. Well done.
Come on, let's go. Come on, Edegora. Let's do something good with this.
Smith Rowe.
Hold on to it. Keep it in bounce. Oh my gosh. He's a little rusty there. That belly shot, I think that called out Ramsdale. If that was on target, it might have went in.
Oh, dear. Seriously, this ref, come on, man. Learn the rules. We can't. This is a physical sport, for God's sake. We can't actually touch players without fouling them. For God's sake, it is possible. Not every time you touch someone, in a contact sport, is it a foul? Sean's saying Barcelona have certainly moved away from the small player profile, pretty physical now. Yeah, well, good football move.
How are they pretty physical now? Every time we touch them, they fall to the ground. How does that work?
No, I think it means like the tour have gone from dinky little technical players to very tall, so-called physical players in terms of how they look.
There we got Ramsey with a
And
long
the thing is,
ball. Long ball. Jesus. Trossard has it. Trossard steps over it. Oh my God, he scored.
Yeah, there we go, Trossard.
Look at him. He's like, he went 1-on-4 and scored. Yeah, 3 defenders and the goalkeeper got past all of them. Very nice. Actually, we had one guy coming up behind him, almost had 5 guys.
Boop.
Oh my, nice shot from Trossard. See, Trossard deserves to start. Partey deserves to start. I mean, come on.
Jesus, yeah, 100% as well.
I mean, Martinelli. I mean, you got all these players that deserve to start, right?
It's competition now. I'm loving it. No one's guaranteed it. They have to work for it now. They know that.
Yes.
And with that, we're getting this.
No, Sean, see, I hear you. I just like to, as Ryan will tell you, I just like to take what you say and run with it in the opposite direction. Very nice goal. Hell yeah. An award. Trossard loves to score. We need to get him to score. He only had 1 goal for us last year. Look, they fell down again. Isn't Kessie supposed to be a really physical player in the midfield?
Yeah, they're meant to be very. That's what I'm saying. They've got, in terms of this, the way they've gone there, the players have been in, it's sort of forced upon them because of the financial implications they've put themselves into over the last few years. With Don Raul starting that off before he came to us, it's sort of been forced upon them. They can't go out and buy the best, technically gifted, dinky little players now and continue to what Frank Rijkaard and Pep put into place all them years ago. They've had to go a different route now. And yeah, again, people go,
come on, Partey pass just went a little wayward there.
And people go like, Barcelona La Liga champions, show some respect. It's like La Liga, for fact, Madrid fell off for a season and they won that. Barcelona walked it. And Atletico, there's nothing to get me started on Atletico. They turn up. In terms of title races with Atletico, they turn up 1 season in 10, win it, and then disappear over the next 9 years. In terms of actually competing for the title, I mean.
Colin, stop with that. No, Colin, no, none of that negativity.
New season, come on. Fucking Tom, go to sleep, mate.
I know he just won't. He just won't go, man.
Oh, go on. Again, go for the 4th. Go on. Trying to be. Oh, put it back though. Don't worry. Some support will be fantastic, man.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, Rice has a ways to go to keep up with the touch of Partey, man.
Got Smith right. Oh, unlucky. Got blocked in there. They did.
It's fine, but I like this Partey.
Kind of saying I love Trossard as a striker. We need him. I feel arguably he offers more than Jesus. I feel Zinchenko, even though his defence was questionable, was a big part why we lost back end of the last year. Well, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's played that game on the 5th of August about this friendly charity match that's been arranged between him and Shevchenko, sorry, at Stamford Bridge. I think it just seems like he's saving himself to play in that game.
You know what? I don't like that. I don't
I
like that
don't
at
myself,
all.
personally, because
Because you know what? It doesn't help you. Even if it doesn't help him get ready for the season.
no,
Because the last thing
especially
you want him to do is get hurt in that one. So he's not going to play the way he would, and he's not ready to play football in the Premier League right now. So you're
he's had
basically
no pre-season whatsoever. Then, for all due respect, for the calls, fantastic, and the calls are doing it for fantastic. One sec.
Smith Rowe's shot was that was a nice rocket. That was a nice shot from Smith Rowe. No, I get the sentiment behind the
I get
game
the
and all of
sentiment.
that,
It's just like you
but
say.
I mean, it's just
Get some minutes behind you, because
yeah. If you're healthy, I get it, but
it.
you're not healthy. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is you get hurt in that match. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, exactly.
not just because of Arsenal, but because what that stands for. It's not what you know.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh, go on. Oh, touch needed.
There you go. Is it Trossard get that corner in? Oh, I thought he was going to put that cross in there. Oh, come on, Erdegaard, get it to someone. Nobody's there. Nobody's home. Take it out of the air. Why did he just volley that? I would have liked to send it take that volley.
Yeah.
Come on, Erdegaard, take that volley, man.
It means, again, going back to Zinchenko briefly, that means that obviously start the season, he's not going to be in the match day squad for a while until he gets his fitness up. Because obviously he's not played pre-season. He will not be playing the Community Shield because obviously the day before the Community Shield, he's this charity game. It would annoy me in one sense, even though he's one of the team captains. Sorry, it would annoy me that obviously not seeing all pre-season for an Arsenal shirt and suddenly he shows up for a charity gig the day before we play Man City. Then obviously because of that, he won't be in the match day squad for the Man City game, and then with that, he won't be fit enough to play and start.
Oh my gosh! Guess who's coming in? Guess who's coming in?
Seriously, do we have
to? Guess who's coming in?
No, I can see. That's why I'm complaining. I'm not even going to mention it. I said it earlier. I'm not even going to mention this. He's not good enough. He's not even worthy enough.
Not when you have so many numbers around. Think about all the players we have. We just named them: Trossard, Emil Smith Rowe, Erdegaard. Where is there a spot for him? Can you find a spot for him?
Yeah, exactly. Timber is winning the position. Timber's been fantastic. To be honest, he's come in and he's slotted straight in. Look,
yeah.
And today he's been.
You know what? He's strong. He's more aggressive on the defensive side. So I mean, and that's what we were missing, right, on that left side. I mean, I don't know. Can he play on the right, Timber?
He's a right foot. He comes to us as a right back. So that's right centre back. That's why he's come to us. But we played him in left back today. We wouldn't think it, but we wouldn't think he's playing that position where he's played today.
Well, Chronicle, his name is not Teabag, man. Here's the nickname.
Oh, good God, Fabi, why do they need to fill the rolled out? I don't know. I'm going to go to this bench quickly because I'm going to get it off my screen. One sec. Bear with me a sec.
Get up there. Get up there.
Go on, Smith Rowe. On the Trossard now.
Oh.
He did a touch there from Jesus to knock that in.
You know what? I like this because we can rotate and we won't miss a beat. I mean, this is the good part of this. And we haven't even played Martinelli today. Think about it. Martinelli hasn't even played today.
No, he's available. I was looking at the bench. He's available, but yeah, I'd rather him come on than fucking Fabio. I'm not even going to mention his surname because he's not worthy of it. He's not worthy of that surname while he's been playing. Subs wise, we've got Cole Hine, Tierney, Yako Kiwa, Rob Holding, Tomiyasu, Trusty, Jorginho, him, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, who's come on obviously, Marquinhos, Kuza Dubry, and Eddie. There's other options there's other players we could have brought on ahead of him, but no. We've got to give him the minutes apparently.
Yeah, I saw that mechanical KD is at the game.
Mm.
I mean, I saw somebody put up like a poll: sell Eddie for 40 or Balogun for 50, and it's like easy. You sell Eddie for 40. Mr. Fro, that was to no one. You can get money for Eddie, you take it, because you can always sell Balogun. Isn't Balogun still got 2 years or something like that?
Yeah. 2 years after his current contract, yeah.
So,
Like I say, I said it in the last. I said it in the last Arsenal stream we did, and I said it at the start of this one before everyone came in, like yourself and Tom came into the stream. In terms of Balogun and how he's approached things, like he's saying, "Oh, I'm happy to be back at Arsenal. I want to fight for my spot and all that." In terms of recent, in the last few days, but in the same interview, he's saying that is out of my hands. I'm leaving that to my agent and my mum and dad. I mean, the guy's what 19, 20 years old now. He needs to take some responsibility as a grown-ass man now, and get himself around that table, that discussion table with Edu and the club and all that, so he knows what's going on. Because for all he knows, mummy and daddy and the agent could be telling him stories to trying to benefit from them, because we don't know the characters of what they are, especially the agent wise as well. We don't know that they're just saying things to get him out of the club and get a better deal for them.
yeah, well, that sucks if that's going on there.
And
We were talking about like
he's
doing stuff
taking
that
their
doesn't
word
help
for
the
it,
kid.
basically.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like I said, I personally don't think Arteta is 100% into him. So it just sours the whole thing. So, ooh, that's from the back. That's got to be yellow. Come on. You gave a yellow already today. If that's not a yellow, what is?
Exactly.
Come
What
on.
I'm saying.
There's a water break, so he doesn't give a yellow. Come on.
At least it's giving us a glimpse of what's coming ahead this season with the Premier League refs.
I guess
You
so.
touch a player, fouls a player, yellow card. The last player gets absolutely torn to pieces. Nothing. Just don't do it again.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, the
No,
water break minute.
No, I mean, if Balogun isn't part of the plan, then we should have sold him, right?
Yeah, why bring that to the top? In terms of the tour itself, unless you're going to use him for marketing, obviously, I said this before, from a marketing perspective, it made sense to take him on tour and play him, because obviously he's a newly established American international now. It made sense to take him out there, give him minutes, feed off that. But we haven't even done that, so this made no sense basically. If there's no interest in playing him long term, and you weren't going to use him in a marketing sense either, why take him on this tour? Because you've basically just wasted a space. Basically,
I would rather have seen Ethan and Wary play than Balogun,
yeah.
because he looked good when he played. Not that we might not even need him, but still, I mean, he looks more like he gets minutes than.
How is he still awake?
I know this guy was supposed to. He got his third win now. He's off. He doesn't have to show his face anymore, so his eyes are probably shut.
Possibly, yeah. Man United lost 2-0 to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Bellingham scoring his first goal, and I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah. But I was looking at the Madrid team at half time, like the starting team, and apart from the goalkeeper, their number 2 they put in, I don't know who he is, but they put him in. The rest of that starting 11, the outfield 10 players, they went strong, and I mean they went strong. There was no messing about from Real Madrid today. All
See,
3 more stuff.
Jorginho coming in. Here we are, and I don't know if is that Tierney coming in probably. Somebody shorter than Jorginho and Kirior coming in.
What you've got?
Subs coming in now.
Is he?
Here come the subs.
Yeah.
Mr. Tom Never Dies. Jorginho, Kirior, and
Jorginho,
is that Tierney? Yeah, I think it's Tierney coming in.
Saliba for Jakob Kiwa. And I'll assume Timber. Yep, Timber coming off after a good performance. So the players are coming off. They've had a good performance today. The players coming off. So fair play to them.
Yep. Here we are for Timber. Very nice. Saliba, Tierney. So how does that work? Okay, Kyrior and Gabriel. Tierney's out left. Okay. And Jorginho's in the middle. All right, cool.
Eddie's not even on the pitch, Tom, so there's nothing going there with that one. He's not even on the pitch. Fucking it'd be 40 if Eddie was giving the ball.
Eddie who? Right, Eddie who?
I don't know.
Okay, just wondering. I don't know any Eddie.
I'm just wondering this random Leeds fan in the chat.
Yeah. No, Timber played really well today. He's played pretty much well every time I've seen him play. It should be intercepted easily. Very nice.
Well done.
Very
well
nice.
Done.
Yeah, you don't get past. You don't get past the Twin Towers.
So Tierney at left back, Gabriel left centre back, right back. Right centre back is Ben White, and right back is Jakob Kiwa.
Oh, Ben White's in there. Okay.
It looks like it because I'm literally watching it now, and off the ball, Ben White's more central than Kiwa in that back line. It's still free to by the way.
Nobody knows who this Eddie guy is. He keeps bringing them up, but this guy, what is up with this? It says we all love Leeds. Maybe we should say we all love Eddie or we all love Arsenal. Which one is it? Because it's not Leeds.
Oh, Eddie, the future Crystal Palace striker. That might be the one. That might be.
Oh, I've heard about that guy. Up and coming superstar in the championship.
Oh dear.
Gary got his headset on, giving Arteta tactical advice. You know me. Colonel Warwick is going after me. Like, what I do to him? That's not offsides?
To me, defend now. No, defend, no, defend, no, defend, no.
Very nice.
Well done, Tierney. Well done. Tracking your man, and blocking that shot.
I'm trying to figure out how. Oh, come on. Is that not a yellow?
That's got to be a red.
That's still not even. He's not even going to give a yellow.
Oh my God, this ref. He's a prick. I'm sorry. The ref's a prick. Smith Rose that's Trossard, sorry, he's taken out. Either way, it's a red. There's no intention for the ball.
Is he going for his red card? No, he's not even going for a card.
And he's having a nice little check with Xavi.
How can you give yellow cards to Arsenal and nothing there? Are you serious? Get the card out. Come on. This is how this game works.
So even in pre-season, we get shit.
How can he not give a yellow at least? He's not even going to give a yellow.
No, nothing.
No red. Wow.
He should have gone straight through it. Just straight through him.
He won the ball, so it doesn't matter. I hate that. I hate when they're like, he won the ball, so it's not a foul.
He only got the ball because it was in the air, and he just flung his body through a play. He literally put his whole body through Trossard to get to the ball.
You can win the ball if you take the guy's legs out from underneath him, yeah.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason he got the ball, because he had to go through the player quite literally whilst throwing his whole body through the air. Did they draw the lines?
That's
So I've got
true,
one
Colonel
now.
Ward. They gotta leave one on us every time.
Colonel saying, my dad said this yesterday. Teams know they can't play against us now. They will try and infuriate us basically, like they did back in the early 2000s. Like literally get physical and try and go through us, basically like brick wall. Defend, lads, defend.
It's the post. And what? How can Ramsdale still get beaten in their post? Come on, the only place he could go is in their post.
Yeah, that's something he's got. He needs to sort that out ASAP, Ramsdale. That's his weakest. That's always been his weakest point.
The only place that guy could go is your near post, and you didn't even have it covered.
Jesus Christ.
He is just not, man.
Doesn't get done quick enough either. Even at his near post, Ramsdale. But again, that's something he needs to work on quickly, because that's been an ongoing thing since day one of him. Mm-hmm. 19 fouls to 12 now. 19 fouls to 13.
Because he doesn't even call the fouls on them.
No.
Goes right through his knee.
Yeah, that's not okay because you got the ball.
Yeah, that's right. You're right about that. If you get the ball, it doesn't really matter if it was a bad play or not.
Oh, correct the camera, sorry.
That's interesting. I didn't know that, McConaughey. So we need a new goalkeeping coach, it sounds. Why judge Rice so early? Probably find Rice is so eager to impress and is probably trying too hard during minutes. Rice will improve massively during it. That's the thing. We got Rice, and he doesn't have to be ready when you've got Partey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't have to be ready.
Exactly.
Like if you can sit Grealish on the side and let him get ready, you can sit Declan Rice. I know we're not City, but we don't need him to be ready to play right now.
Yeah, you don't have to throw him under the bus and put all the pressure on him basically in the midfield.
Yeah.
You can literally just say, give him the year to embed himself into the system.
There we go. Hey, who is that?
Saka
puts the ball out to Tierney. Tierney puts the ball in. Oh, I guess it is that man with the goal with a Trossard with a very nice shot. Trossard with a nice cross to him. I mean, Tierney with a nice cross. Finishes it.
Come on. What's the finish like from Trossard?
That was really nice. Very nice finish from him. It was like really tight. He didn't really have much room to get that ball out of from underneath there.
I've got Ange in the chat this morning. What am I doing up being awake at silly o'clock? Same for us.
Hey, Ange.
Ange, ended up waking up an hour earlier than expected because I set my alarm for 2 o'clock. So I literally like 2 o'clock. Okay, about 1:30, we're getting news that the game being delayed. It's going off as it works, right?
Martinelli's coming on. Oh, guess who's coming on? That guy, Mr. Tom's favorite, is coming on.
Got to give him minutes somehow, Gary. Cannot not play him, apparently. How bad he's been. Jesus Christ, Jesus.
You know, I mean, I will say I do want Eddie to do well, but he's not. So what am I supposed to do?
He's just not going to take this. We've seen it in pre-season now over the 3 games he has played up to this point, not including this game so far because he's just come on, obviously. He's just not, even as a number 2, what we need. We need someone that's going to push Jesus and keep Jesus on his tongue and also give something different. Yeah. I mean, we played Nuremberg. What did he do in that game? We played the MLS All-Stars, for fuck's sake, and we trounced them 5-0. And he had no say in any of the goals, not even an assist.
That's the disappointing thing is that we need him to stand out somehow. He doesn't have to do it for 90 minutes right now. Just give me that Pepe moment. Pepe
Yeah.
plays for 90 minutes. He gives you a moment where you're like, he's gonna score, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't. But Eddie doesn't do that. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's hard to cheer for the man because he doesn't give me something. Tierney, I don't know. I'm liking the way this is working out. I know we didn't get the win at in New Jersey, but we've got the
But-
numbers now. Teddy just needs to use it the right way. That's all.
No, Colonel, it's 4-2, but yeah, absolutely. He got beat at his near post, but the post saved him.
Yeah.
It's 4-2.
Yeah.
Saying it now on this.
And hits the post again. He got lucky again.
Hell.
At the crossbar.
Trossard, best sign in his hand as well. Yeah, can't disagree. But bargain again. What we paid him as well for a Premier League proven player from a Premier League club, absolute bargain.
Mm-mm.
And it made sense because of the style of play, the sort of player he is. It fits the way we want to play.
Sorry, I missed that part. Who?
Trossard.
Oh yeah.
Best signing.
Oh yeah. I mean, and we should have used him like that too.
Yeah.
I think if he gets, he's not going to call that foul. He's called every foul like that when the white shirt goes down. Every time the white shirt goes down, he calls it. This time, nothing.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to foul
Yeah, exactly.
him.
He proves the point.
Foul him because you're not calling it the other way.
This ref. Fucking awful, this ref. But again, as I said, Gary, as I've been saying in the stream, this is just getting us ready for the season ahead that the referees will have in the Premier League.
Yeah.
We're gonna get absolutely beat up week in, week out by the looks of it. And the refs are gonna allow it to happen. But we even breathe on someone.
Should be a yellow card for Jorginho, but nothing called on Saka. I love how they just ignore that. Saka's on the ground for no reason, right? He just ran into a blade of grass.
Yeah, he's on the ground holding his chest. Absolute agony for absolutely no reason, Gary.
Hey, Colin, you know what? You know how many times we've failed upwards, right? How many times have we failed upwards? Somehow they always have a good either they have a good backup or we're just getting lucky. Whichever one, we'll take it right now because they seem to be doing that pretty well, right? Mudryk would not have given us Trossard and Jorginho for sure. So, you know.
That's the thing. In hindsight, it's turned out not getting Mudryk has turned out to be a good thing for us because we've obviously, as you say, you've got Jorginho, but also we've got Trossard, and this Trossard they both worked in terms of Jorginho, what he's got for us so far. There's someone's set a flare up in the stadium, by the way, because suddenly just gone very smoky in the stadium.
Yeah.
But
somebody set up for us.
Clearly a blessing in disguise. We don't know if we would have got the same output from Mudryk. Because again,
well, we wouldn't have got the same output in the transfer because I think without Jorginho, Partey would have probably missed even more games.
There's that as well. Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, the Trossard, he had to start some games because Holding is coming on and Drewbury's coming on.
Yeah,
very
Gabriel
nice.
And Holding.
Hey, guess what? They're gonna pull Saka out of a game. Let the guy get some rest.
Give him some rest play. Woohoo!
Gabriel's coming off. Look at that. Gabriel and Saliba both come off
penalties after this. There better not be any penalties. That's all I'm saying. We're taking off big players there. It's good to see
Holding's got the armband. Give that thing to somebody else.
I think he's giving it to someone else. No, he's got the armband. No, he's got the armband. Let's say no, it's done. I thought he might be giving it to someone else, but no. Oh, he was going as well. Fuck's sake. He won't get many minutes this season unless there's an absolute.
Yeah, Mudryk would have played better for us, but I don't think that. I think he wouldn't have given us 11 assists like Trossard did. He might have given us 5 or 6 goals, but those assists from Trossard, very nice. We needed those.
Yeah.
And Jorginho gave us some minutes and some starts.
Yeah.
That we really need. So, I don't know. As I said, I like that they failed upwards, so we'll take it. There we go, Dewberry. Oh, sorry, Nketiah.
At the end of the day, there's a plan B.
Oh, Fabio Vieira. Oh,
Fabio, piss off.
Fabio
But
Vieira actually did something good there. I like it. He didn't give up on that ball. Goalkeeper thought he had it, and he didn't.
I'll give him that.
No, he did good, right? He attacked that ball like he's supposed to.
Great to see Dewberry get the minutes, yeah. I'm happy with that. Let Kuza Dewberry come on and get some minutes now.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see an academy player actually get some preseason minutes, you know, in the U.S. I don't think we did that last season, if I recall. I don't know if any of the academy players got minutes. Ooh, that was a whistle.
Ooh. Almost did a Katie McCabe.
Almost,
you know.
Yeah. If you know. If you know.
I feel so sorry for us. He did like that. Only she could do that, by the way.
You know what? Like the only reason, like the one, like she's just playing by herself, which is sad. You like see her out there, so like she's like so like above, you know, she's at a different level than most of the players on the team, and it's like she's putting balls in the right positions, and they just don't have the right person there to finish it off, and you're like, oof, you know. The fact that she scores the only goal, the first goal, is it, right, for Ireland?
First ever goal in the World Cup, but the only goal for them as well, so far. One more game left next week, and then they're sitting there come home then.
I was saying to I was watching the game with my daughter. I was like, Arsenal women are doing really good in the World Cup. I mean, if you look at all of them are contributing.
Yep.
Because I don't think Ward was slated to play much, right? Going into the World Cup, like I don't know if she was slated to be part of starting 11. I think, if I have that right.
I think so, yeah.
Arsenal can see huge potential in Fabio. It's we're in the 88th minute here. And we've got Kirill with the ball back to Holding slips. Oh my gosh, Holding.
Wake up, mate.
Ball comes out and flag is up.
Fuck's sake, Rob, you big head.
Holding just
again. This is why Rob's got to go. This is why he can't get minutes. If he does stay, he can't get any minutes because this happens. He's just come on, and he's at Barcelona back into a game where the game was dead, basically. For the Arsenal, for Pavlova, got an assist today as well. Pavlova for the Netherlands this morning in the World Cup. Well, this morning for us in the UK anyway.
Yeah.
There's no need to let him back into this game. Was dead and done and dusted and all that.
Yeah, no.
He just made the score a lot closer than what it was. Yeah, if he is staying, he's got to basically just barely play any minutes. I'm sorry.
No, there's no minutes for him on this team. I'm sorry.
That's the hope, yeah. That's the hope, with all due respect to him. But
because think about it. Where are the minutes for him?
Well, currently with a fully fit squad, there's none. But with injuries and all that, you never know. No bloody luck.
Like we shouldn't have any minutes for him in this team. Like we barely had any for him last season, and now we've just loaded up. Oh!
Yes, game over.
And that's your man, Fabio Vieira, man.
Okay,
say his name now. Look at that. He's like, yes. I'm Fabio Vieira, man. Know my name. Know my name. I'm here. That's a nice shot. I know he's got it in him. I know he's got that in him.
This is a frustrating thing with him. With all due respect, we know the talent's there. It's just he doesn't show it enough.
That is really good to see. He needs, yes.
He bad scored.
That is really good. That's not his name, McConicle. Stop it. It's not his name. You guys, we're in the 90th minute. They're probably going to give Barcelona like 9 minutes of extra time, you know, see if they can get back into this thing.
Oh, dear.
So let's see who scored. You got Saka, you got Havertz, you got.
I'm getting stick down the chat from Sean because I've been slagging off Fabio basically.
Yeah.
Scores a decent goal, and suddenly I'm in the wrong.
Yeah, you're bad,
there
man.
we go.
No extra time. I like it. No extra time. Let's just get out of here.
Hopefully no penalties.
Trossard with 2 goals. Very nice.
We will stick around for a sec just to make sure there's no penalties.
Very nice way to finish this thing up.
And what I like about this game as well, the last couple of games, but especially this game, we didn't tinker too much too quickly with the squad either. It was just strongest team, and we'll go with the flow basically.
True.
Whereas like Nuremberg and M&S, it was like all mixed match at half time and changing their things.
Yeah. So are we going to get any respect for this scoreline, or is it Barcelona still in the rebuild mode?
Of course, it comes to UK media. Oh, it's just Barcelona friendly.
It's just Barcelona. Didn't they win their league, or doesn't count anymore? Because Real Madrid's going to come back and return to form.
Can I say there's penalties? Because obviously, I'm now watching on Arsenal.com, and the screens has gone to thanks for watching. So I don't know if there's actual penalties or not. So you need to keep me updated if
on
there's
ESPN, and ESPN, it's over. There's no penalties. They're shaking hands and all of that, and if there are penalties, they're not showing it.
I know, Saul. I know. Not a joke. It's all good in the hood, don't worry. At least it wasn't one of these things where I've gone off to bed, woke up and the team just not performed. They actually performed today and turned up. A couple defensive errors that have led to Barcelona scoring. About basically it was 3, let's be honest, in terms of first goal from open play, the third goal open play mistakes. And the second goal was obviously a deflection from Odegaard from the way he turned and hit off him and all that.
Yeah.
Take them out of the equation. We stormed this by 5-0 basically. But it's a friendly in that sense. That get out of the system now. These mistakes, because 2 or 3 weeks time the season starts, and I'd rather us get out of the system now than have these mistakes in us kind of start the season against Forest.
Yeah.
The match itself is finished, but I'm waiting to make sure there's no penalty shootout. Even though there's something on my screen saying that, knowing Arsenal.com, probably screwed something up and just, we'll come away now. I think it's over. And actually, it's not over. So I'm just waiting for confirmation, basically. Sean saying ESPN Plus. I'm starting Timber. I'm starting the Timber must start the season campaign. Going by performances.
Yeah, there's no reason. There is no reason to rush Zinchenko right now.
No.
Like, there's no reason to rush him. You know, no reason to rush him. And from what I've seen, is nothing. Like, he's supposed to be young and all of that, but he looks like he'll be fine. And he's got the big boys behind him, right? To the right of him, we got the Twin Towers. So just play his game; he'll be fine.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's penalty shootout because Arsenal just tweeted. I've gone on Twitter now. Arsenal tweeted out an eight goal thriller brings our US tour to a close, and obviously the scoreline 5-3. So there's no penalties. Thank God for that. But it begs the question: what was the other day about then? Why was it the other day? Why do that to us?
Mm-hmm.
At least it's given us to feel good. Exactly. And then we've got Monaco next Tuesday or Wednesday. I think now. What day are we on today? Monday.
Is that
Wednesday,
on?
next
Like,
Wednesday.
is that on? Is that on? Is that free? Or is that? I don't even know that. I don't know if I can see that free or not.
I have no idea. It's on Arsenal.com in UK style, so I think I don't know about the States.
But you got to pay for it? Is that what you still got to pay for it though?
I'll check that beforehand. I'll check on that later on, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
So the Monaco, is that the Emirates Cup?
The Emirates Cup, and then we've got Monaco, and Man City in the Community Shield on the 6th, and then obviously the season starts a week later or 6 days later for us. Against,
and we start
Forest.
against Nottingham Forest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
At home, 12:30 kickoff UK time.
So that's 7:30, early morning start.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, Timber. I like Timber. I mean, like pretty much everybody that played today
Did well.
I mean, we didn't hear much from Nketiah, but we never do. So, so
even when he comes on,
but Fabio Vieira did really well when he came on. So made 2 play. Like for me, that's what I want from Fabio Vieira. Like there's got to be some moments where, like, yes, I remember those moments. Like that's all I want in preseason, right? Moments like that. You saw Havertz get the score. I mean, did he have really good moments? Not a lot, but he got the score.
Yeah, he got on the scoreboard, which is the main thing for him. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we gave up 3 goals, and we're like, our defense isn't even there yet, So.
And saying I see Ryan has the acid trip shirt. Well, basically, what it is, and is when I go to these games at night, hopefully, if I'm able to get to Champions League games at night and all that, the ballot and all that, I won't get lost and all that. People will see me coming, basically.
Very true. Yes, it's definitely a savior in that sense to keep you. People know where you are. You won't be what you call it. They won't miss you for sure. No, this is a good way to finish it off, but based on the way we played the last time. So is Rice? Did they say any reason why Rice wasn't even on the bench? Like
something about his ankle or something. Swollen or something. Swollen ankle, something major. So it's probably just literally given the respite. I mean, we might see him on next Wednesday. So again, there's nothing major. It's just literally a little niggle by the looks of it, and he'll be able to be back for Monaco, if not Man City, on the 6th. One of the two.
Cool.
But by then, obviously, either way, Partey have enough minutes behind him.
Well, Partey and Jorginho can cover the spot, right? So
Partey. The worst case, got Partey and Jorginho for the Emirates Cup, and then Rice comes in for the Community Shield with Partey or Jorginho, whichever Arteta sees fit to put alongside Declan. Which I'd say my ideal one would probably be a Partey, because obviously it just takes. He's been our starter, and he's got the experience. It's a sector pressure off Declan. That's all.
Yeah. So outside of Rice, is that the only first team player kind of thing, like the first 16 or whatever?
In terms of the midfield pivot itself, it depends.
Did anybody else not like? Oh, Tomiyasu didn't play today, so.
Tomiyasu didn't play. Let me have a look.
Trusty didn't play. Marquinhos didn't play, and Hine didn't play.
Okay.
So.
Carl Hine didn't play either.
Tomiyasu, is the only Tomiyasu and Rice, the only players that, start for us that didn't play today. You think they're going to sell Trusty?
I don't know. He's been getting minutes. So I honestly don't know.
Even Marquinhos looked good when he was out there. I mean, he looked like he was comfortable playing out there. I forgot who we were playing against. It was All Stars, I think. But
Stan the man's just popped in as well. Big up,
oh,
Stan.
look at that! He just said, that's not the man's name. You too? Oh, that is not the man's name.
Okay, Stan the man 68. Happy? I know you're referring to his Colin, but yeah.
Oh, and Zinchenko, of course, didn't play. So, I mean, those are three players for 3 players. So we had 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
The soccer season has come to a close now.
We got like 19. We got like 19 players that can easily start for us.
In next week for the football show. Tune in next week for the football show. Ricky man.
Yeah, Ricky, we got the 5. Very good. Eddie Murphy play. Eddie Murphy did play. Eddie Murphy didn't do much. All right, see you, Ange. The Gunner miss with the halftime shows and the pom girls coming on through. All right. No more of that, Colonel Ward. It's all proper football from here on out.
Yeah. No more fireworks now.
People giving Timber the Tavage vibes. What? What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that?
He had that good start, didn't he, Tavares, and he needed to actually get some minutes behind him.
No, but nobody. You know what? I don't know if he's thinking this, but nobody said he was better than Tierney. I think Timber has looked just as good. Yes, he probably is not ready for prime time, but is a good mistake a happy accident if he gets to play. So, because he's played both against United and Barcelona, I think that's at least a good warm up, a little litmus test,
Yeah, and as I say, look, at the end of the day, Barcelona won their league, so that means they're in the Champions spot for the Champions League. So there's a potential. There is potential that we could get Barcelona in our group stage. So it's good to have this out of the way and have that confidence in this team now.
Yeah.
Because we played full strength the way we did. To have this team now has confidence. People say it's a friendly, but they have the confidence and the knowing they can play this Barca team and punish them.
Yeah.
From an Arsenal perspective, from our perspective, all we have to sort out is get these mistakes out of our system. Stop making these silly mistakes.
True.
And we won't have any issue defensively. But again, I'd rather have the issues now to deal with in a pre-season friendly than start the season and we fall behind and we're back to square one and everyone's complaining again.
True. No, I mean I think Timber playing is just because Zinchenko's hurt for me. But I like Timber, so yes, he doesn't need to put that much pressure. They don't need to put much pressure on him if Zinchenko's healthy. But defensively, Timber looks better than Zinchenko, so yeah.
Yes, they were as well. All the goals were good, yeah. Trossard's two were the best two, I think.
Trossard has 2 goals, and then even Fabio's goal was really good. I mean, Saka's goal was an effort one where they made a mistake in the box. He jumped on it and scored.
Yeah.
And the header from Harvitz is kind of what you want. And as you said, it was a poor header from Erdogan, which just landed.
Perfect for Harvitz.
So so we've been giving up a lot of goals mistakenly, right? Which everybody says, oh, behind every goal there's a mistake. But for 3 of the goals that we scored today, none of them were like, well, they made a terrible mistake and that's why we got the goal.
No.
Right? Exactly, it was just a really good build-up play from us, and we put the ball away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, exactly. Oh, dear.
So you off tomorrow? You're off too?
Yeah, I'm off. Yeah, I've got a date. Because of this, I booked way in advance. I was like making sure I was not working. So I think I would have
It's
died
crazy.
otherwise.
Like I'm to see how many days I have to see how many days I have off and what plans I have. I have to take some days off, but I'm gonna try to see if I can make it out to England. I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch a game or anything, but definitely want to sit and drink some beers and stuff and watch a game or
Yeah.
something like that. So
No, exactly.
the games are
Yeah.
going to be expensive, I think. I spent a lot of money on that North London ticket.
It
I
was
can
worth
only
it, though.
imagine what they're going to be now. It's just like, especially the fact that it's harder
It's
for
bad.
people
Yeah,
with
it's bad
red,
system.
whatever,
Yeah.
yeah, tickets are going to be like crazy as far as if
Yeah.
you get one.
Yeah, exactly. This ballot system it's 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 an accident waiting to happen. I mean, literally, I've out of the 3 home games so far, I've got tickets for one, and the Fulham that's for the Forest game, match day 1. Fulham not success, no chance there. Man United yesterday got an email yesterday saying no, go away, basically. So it's going to be, especially when it's just weird the way they've done it, because obviously there's got people on the one side of the argument saying it's a fair system for all and all that, but it isn't really when you think about it, because obviously cup final wise, if, for example, if Arsenal get to an FA Cup final now, or League Cup final, or Champions League final, respectively, the only ones that are guaranteed tickets are season ticket holders now. Because obviously we as members can't guarantee we're going to be able to get to every game now, because it's now a ballot system. It's not what it used to be, a first come first served. The only reason the old system was failing back in the last year wasn't mainly because of the supply and demand. It was mainly, in my opinion, the Ticketmaster, the ticketing system we were using for first come first served, and the old system, Ticketmaster just couldn't keep up with the demand. Didn't have the tech to keep up with the demand of what people were asking for, and also and our own tech couldn't weasel out the bots, and that was causing problems. And instead of gone, you know what, you're all complaining, we're going to do this ballot system basically. And that's just, and the thing is, the Champions League draw is going to happen in the next couple of weeks or so. And I think the first match day, our first game in the Champions League is a home game, Arsenal will literally be given, like last year, will be given a week to prepare, get everything in place. So what you're literally going, from what I'm hearing, is ballot systems for every home game. So what? As soon as that draw is made, you've got a week then for that particular game to literally go, okay, we know our fixing, we know the time, this is a ballot, 24 hour, boom, boom, boom. No, you've got to do for. It's just asking for trouble, and it's going to backfire massively. And it would be so absurd, because now, literally, as I say, in terms of cup finals, the system is now season ticket holders get the first refusal, obviously, and it'll be like, obviously, the community of 19 games, then it's like 15, and then something else. There's like 3 stages of that amount of games they've attended and all that, and they'll get first refusal, and then if there's any left, it'll trickle down to the platinums and the silvers and all that, respectively. But even then, the same rules being put in place that you have to have attended X amount of games, 19 being the most. Well, as a silver member or whoever, we can't guarantee that now. We're not guaranteed to do that now, because you've took that.
I was just gonna ask you that. How in the world can they require that you go to that number of games when you're not guaranteed to get that number of games anyways?
So yeah, exactly. That's my point. Literally, so this whole system's flawed anyway from that perspective anyway, because, and then with that's going to cause more angst within the fan base, because obviously you've got your season ticket holders that are guaranteed anyway, as you say, and the memberships will be like, well, hang on, we can't be guaranteed that, because obviously you've took that opportunity away from us. You're basically saying you're handpicking what we go to, so we'll be lucky if we get 5 games basically on your basis of this ballot system. We need, as I said earlier in the last stream, earlier on yesterday now, it needs to go back to a first come first serve basis, but they need to either do it in house themselves, or they need to find a better ticketing system to work with for ticketing side.
Well, I mean, think of it. I mean, I don't even understand why you're. I don't understand why you have to ballot, because if you were the first one to ever get a ticket and you're still paying for it, you should get the ticket, whether you use it or not. You should get the ticket, right? Why do they care if you use a ticket? Like, you've had the ticket for 20, 30 years. You keep your ticket. You do what you want with it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it should, as you said, it should be first come first serve. That way, there's no like balloting. What are you balloting for? Like, the only, unless they want to set aside, if you could have the whole stadium as season tickets, then that's what you want. You're gonna get guaranteed people in the seats every game. If you're gonna a certain percentage for single day seats, or like I think some stadiums have like the 4 like 5 day package kind of thing that you can sign up for, right? And you can get to go to 4 or 5 games or throughout the season. And you don't really know what they are, or you do know what they are based on the cost kind of thing. Like, they have different ways to do all of that stuff, but I think first come first serve should be the way to go. If they want to sell it, I think that's their choice. They're paying for the season ticket, unless you want to raise the price on the season ticket.
Exactly.
Because I had season tickets to college team, and one, I couldn't get to every game anyway, so yeah, I would sell them. But a lot of time, it shouldn't be this difficult to do what they want to do. Arsenal since 1967. Welcome to the channel, Hawkwin. I see Ryan and Gary. Big up. I'm still on holiday in the Canary Islands. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. I want to be in a holiday like that. I'm on some island, and so.
Don't we all?
Yeah. I get the lottery, the ballot, if so everybody gets gets to go to a game, but there shouldn't be that many people in the ballot system where you can't get a decent amount to watch a game. Like, it should be ballot, but it should be like you're going to guaranteed to get 4 or 5 matches or something like that. You know what I mean? As opposed to, it's a ballot system where you could go, 2 months without getting a ticket. That's it doesn't really work. It'd be, and that way also, I know a lot of places where you get your tickets, what your tickets are day one. You know what I mean? So like, there's no planning a week in advance. No, I got these 5 tickets I can get to go to and watch the match throughout the season. I can plan for it and all of that stuff. And if you want to exchange it with other members who are going to another game, you should be able to do that easily, right?
Exactly. I mean, there's even been kickoff over the last 3 or 4 days. I mean, a kickoff of the Esperanto Army. They've gone made a statement out about against the club, basically, because they've had their allocation cut in half, basically. So now only half of their group can now go to games. That as it stands, guaranteed to be able to go to the games, basically, which has caused massive kickoff there. And I think they've just been slowly weaned out of this system they've had in place with the club, because it's new persons.
Which goes against everything Arteta said he wanted.
Yeah, basically, there's that as well.
Arteta had a plan for the fans being back with the team, and the team is like turning around and going, "We don't want that anymore." What?
What?
You just got in the Champions League and you're only alienating the fans. How is that?
You're putting a ballot system in place, which again, just put a bit of perspective in terms of the ballot system. I don't know any other football club in England. People can come and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know any other club in England that operates a ballot system. Man United don't. Not only sport in events that operate a ballot system in the UK is like Wimbledon and like things like sporting events like that, or at Royal Ascot, like horse racing, things like that. That's a ballot system like year in advance and things like that.
Yeah.
Not bloody for. Never ever seen it for football, and I think it's a disaster waiting to happen. And
No, it's
I
a
hope
disaster.
Arsenal
It's
take
not
this on
waiting to happen.
board.
It's a disaster. Voice
Yeah,
88, welcome to the show. Timber was really good today. Very good today.
yeah,
He's
really.
been pretty
Again,
good every time he's been out there.
as well.
So,
Yeah, this week for.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just hope the club take this information on board and use this season as a learning curve, and come May next year, end of this season coming, they make an announcement saying we're going to do a new system where it's back to first come first serve, but this is a way we're doing it, implementing it in a different way to what it's done before, and this ballot system we're scrapping. Because otherwise,
well, it's weird because don't they have the fan group or whatever that they communicate with or whatever? They made this maneuver with the fans involved in certain aspects of the football club, and they still made this decision and went like there. What person do you think in that group would have went? Yeah, a ballot system sounds like a good idea. I've had tickets and I've been guaranteed tickets every season. Now you're telling me I have to. It's a luck of the draw. So like having tickets for as long as I have means nothing in certain situations. It sounds like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like you were guaranteed seats most games. I get like not having the entire stadium covered with, filled with season tickets, but what a large percentage of it should be, right?
Should be the case, yeah. But
And
now it's just like
there should be a lot of one-day tickets for sale, and like I said, the package deals for those members that have been around long enough to get it, that kind of stuff. But lottery or balloting, like that sounds.
Yeah.
So how long
Especially
have you
the
been
members.
like you're like a red member or something like that, or?
Basically red. I'm disabled member. Basically, it's red. It's classed as red disabled. They name it as red disabled now, but basically I get the same benefits as a silver member. But yeah,
Okay.
apart from that, it's just like But either way, it's just a massive kick for all the fans that have been members for X amount of years, especially through the tough period that we've been through, the latter stages of Wenger's era, the Unai Emery season and a half, and all that.
Yeah.
It's just a massive kick in the gonads, basically, that the appreciation isn't there for the support that we've given them for all that time frame.
They want
there.
loyalty, but then they just take it away.
They want the loyalty. They want our money. In terms of membership prices, they haven't. In terms of membership prices, have always been the same consistently, even in the last 18 months, where as a member, no matter what membership you had, you used to get a membership pack. It used to be sent. It would be sent around October, November time. It'd be sent out to you, respectively, wherever it would be. Might sometimes be like total crap, but you still get this membership pack as a sort of a thank you sort of thing from the club and all that for the support and being a member and all that. They took that away from us. The price, but the price of the membership stayed the same. But we still had, because at the time we still had the guaranteed first come first serve based thing of the tickets. We just got on with it and thought, okay, we've still got the main thing that was part of the membership. We've still got that. They've now taken that away from us and put a ballot system in place. So but the prices still stayed the same. So we're basically paying a price for something that they've always marketed as be a member, guarantees you exclusive access to tickets. It's now taken away from us. So what is the point of being a member now? And the lawyer, again, you're taking our money, but you're not giving us anything for the money now. And just that bit of a kick in the teeth. And I think I said this earlier, whoever came up with the ballot system idea needs to be sacked ASAP. And whoever then finalised the idea and said, this is a fucking fantastic idea, let's go ahead with it, also needs to be sacked. And they need to go and hire people that are not going to screw us over, basically, and know what they're talking about when it comes to football. And again, if anyone can come back in the comment section and tell me a club in, not just England, But in the entirety of the UK that operates a ballot system, I'll welcome it. But I guarantee I won't see one person come forward and say, actually, by the way, this team up in Scotland or Wigan Athletic or something like that, or even Man City operate a ballot system. I guarantee that won't happen because everyone else operates the old school system of first come, first served. I think that's
Yeah.
Arsenal. The Cronkies have made them nose up by putting this ahead, by allowing this to go ahead and all that. And I know Josh Kroenke said in the documentary, we've all made mistakes. We've made mistakes along the way. We're going to continue making mistakes. I think this is a huge mistake, and they need to rectify it ASAP. Obviously, it won't be happening during the season, but they need to rectify it for the start of next season coming, as in the 24-25 season.
I mean, they can correct it.
They could.
They can correct it. They could. I mean, I don't know how difficult it would be to say because the tickets haven't been allocated yet, right?
Only for the first 3 home games. That's it. Nothing else.
So like I said, they could change it if they wanted to, because
yeah,
it's okay if you made a mistake, you can fix it immediately. Just fix it.
Yeah.
Why as you said, why are they punishing the most loyal fans that they have?
That stuck by the club and gave them the support and the money in our toughest period on the pitch. In terms of what we're getting on the pitch, we still stuck. Not just myself and yourself and all. We all stuck. All of us, we all stuck by the club. We didn't just throw money out the payment and say, well, okay, the team's doing shit, we ain't going to the games. The team's doing shit, we ain't paying for our memberships. We kept paying, giving our money and showing our support week in, week out. Where's the thanks for it though?
Yep.
But there, with that, we're going to wrap things up, guys, because it's near 6:30 in the morning, so I need to go and get a couple more hours rest away myself. Big thanks to Gary. Thanks. Appreciate you coming on and keeping me company. Along with Tom as well. And big up to Tom. He does wake up. Thanks for his contribution as well. Everyone in the chat, the new faces, the familiar faces as well. Big up to yourselves. Appreciate your contribution to the channel today. And the next time you're going to see me will be on Friday, which is now tomorrow, at 9:30 kickoff. So about 9:15 UK time, I'll go live for the England versus Denmark. England versus Denmark in the World Cup match day 2 watch along, basically. Hopefully we get a better performance from the girls than we did last week, and obviously qualify ourselves for the next round of a game to spare. But we'll see. Apart from that, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, basically. For anyone living in the UK, but anyone living in the UK, enjoy the rest of your day. Anyone living outside of the UK and other continents, evening or afternoon, enjoy yourselves, and hope to see you tomorrow. Aside from that, as always, take care of yourselves and up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.